Is your MUT team looking sorry? Don't trip, I got you covered. Go to my sponsor MMOEXP for the cheapest, fastest, and most reliable coins out there. And don't forget to use code JUJU to get an extra 5% off at checkout. Link will be in the description.
We don't get straight. I'm in the trenches definitely every day. I get the money and stay out the way. I'm moving solo, okay, little snakes.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another one. If this is the first video you're seeing of mine, I would greatly appreciate it if you could smack that sub button for me. Really helps me out, helps me grow and get pushed out to more people. Today, boys, we got my 2020-2021 NFL playoff predictions. I've seen a lot of people do this, and I've been getting some comments to do it as well. So without further ado, man, we gonna jump right into it, starting off with the Bills and Colts here. And I'm taking the Bills. I think it should be a decent game. I like the Colts. They have a really nice defense, but the Bills are just too hot right now. That offense is hitting on all cylinders. I just really don't see the Colts pulling that game off. Like I said, should be a good one, but I just can't bet against the Bills right now. Then next up, we got the Steelers versus the Browns, and I'm going to take the Steelers here. The Browns' strength is running the ball. The Steelers have great run D. I just don't think they match up well against the Steelers. In the last game of the season they were playing the Steelers practice squad, struggled in that game. I just really can't see the Browns winning that. Could be a tight one, but I can't go against the Steelers in that game. Next up here, though, we got the Ravens versus the Titans, and I'm taking the Ravens here. I think Lamar is finally going to get his first playoff win in a little revenge game of last year. I think the Ravens, they're finally getting healthy. They're starting to look really good. Lamar's been on fire. I just can't bet against them here. If they can just stop Derrick Henry, not completely shut him down because no one's doing that. But, even look at our game. We were able to hold Derrick Henry to under 100 yards. And, look what happened. We absolutely blew them out. So, I'm going to take the Ravens there. Then hopping over to the NFC, I'm taking the Saints over the Bears. I don't know a single person not taking the Saints over the Bears. Even Bears fans, I don't think really realistically think they're going to win that game. Bears offense is just too flat. Their defense could give the Saints some problems, but in the end, I think they're just going to get outmatched, outscored, and the Saints should win that game pretty easily. Then next up, we got the Rams versus the Seahawks, and I'm sorry, Rams fans, but I really don't think you're going to win this game. Your defense should keep you in it. It should be low scoring, but your strength is running the ball. The Seahawks defense's strength, is stopping the run. Your only chance would have been if Jared Goff was healthy and he had a good game and you could have just attacked that secondary that's been pretty weak all year. But without him playing, or even if he is playing, he'll be playing injured. I just don't see it. So yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks there. Next up here, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating Washington. I think this game's actually going to be closer than a lot of people think. Washington's got a really good defense, but they just don't have the offensive firepower to win this game. You have a few nice weapons with Terry McLaurin and Logan Thomas, but Alex Smith, to me, he's too much of a game manager, doesn't do anything good enough to be able to win you this game. I think Tampa will shut you guys down, blitz them heavy. So yeah, I'm taking Tampa there. Then back over to the AFC here, I got the Chiefs over the Ravens. I don't think the Chiefs are as good as everyone says they are, but I don't know. I just really can't see the Ravens winning this game. I don't see their secondary, their defense being able to stop all of Kansas City's weapons along with matching them on the offensive side of the ball. So yeah, I got Chiefs winning here. And then for the next matchup here, Bills-Steelers. I really think the Steelers are by far the most overrated team in the league. They had such an easy schedule there, played some competition at the end, and just couldn't match up. I think Josh Allen's going to throw for 4 TDs and then hit the Corvette right in front of Juju. It's going to be really disrespectful, but it's just what's going to have to go down. So yeah, I'm taking the Bills here. I think they're going to beat the shit out of the Steelers. Sorry, Derek, if you're watching this, but I don't see y'all beating the Bills in any way. Then back over the NFC here, I got us beating the Buccaneers. I'm seeing a lot of people stress about, ooh, you guys got your ass beat earlier in the year, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, okay? Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady in the playoffs will be one of the biggest storylines we've seen in the playoffs in a long time. These two have been battling out for who's the best QB in the league for probably the last 10 years now. And I think Rodgers is going to have an absolute game. I don't think Tampa is going to be able to come in to Green Bay in the middle of winter and pull this one out. Now, if this game was in Tampa, I think it would be a way different story, but because of that home field advantage, because Tampa's a warm weather team, Tom Brady's old, doesn't have the arm that he used to, I just really don't see them coming to Green Bay and beating us. And then we got the Seahawks Saints here. And this one I struggled with so much. This one could go either way. I'm going to say the Saints. They got home field advantage. And I don't know, man. I really struggled with this one. I really didn't know who to pick. I think if Alvin Kamara can get off to a good start, have a really good game, I'm going to take them. If they can just manage the clock, Drew Brees can do just enough. His arm is pretty weak now, but if he can just get the job done, the defense clamps up. They also have a great pass rush on defense, and the Seahawks have a horrible O-line. So yeah, I'm taking them there. Then to go to the Super Bowl for the AFC, I'm taking the Bills here, boys. I think the Chiefs, like I said, are mad overrated. They're not as good as everyone thinks they are. They've had like 11 of their 14 wins decided by one score, also while having one of the easiest schedules in the league. And I don't know, I think the Bills are going to come in, smack them in the mouth. I think Josh Allen, man, he's too hot. That offense right now, no homo, by the way. I don't want to hear shit down in the comments, but Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, they're on fire right now. The defense has been playing really well. So I'm taking the Bills here in the slight upset. A lot of people are actually thinking the Bills, but yeah, boys, I just really don't think the Chiefs are as good as everyone thinks they are. I'm taking the Bills. Then for the NFC, man, I say the Packers are going to the Super Bowl. I think in Green Bay, same situation with the Bucs here. It's a team from down south, not used to playing in the cold. And I just really don't think the Saints will be able to perform in the weather, in the negative 30 and snowy conditions that they'll be seeing in the middle of January in Green Bay. So I'm taking the Packers here, man. I don't think Drew Brees has the arm anymore to be able to play in those conditions. If we can just shut down Alvin Kamara a little bit like we did with Derrick Henry, get off to an early lead, offense stays humming, I think we should win this game pretty easily. We beat them earlier in the year. You can say they didn't have Mike Thomas, but we didn't have Devontae Adams or Kenny Clark, two of our biggest playmakers on each side of the ball. So yeah, I think it would be a really good game, but I'm taking the Packers here, and I think it would actually be a 2-score win too. I'm just that confident with us playing at home here. But then for the winner of the Super Bowl, I'm taking the Packers, baby. Might be a little biased here. I think this would be a great game. I think the Packers and Bills match up so evenly. Like, we're almost identical teams. Both have a great QB, one amazing wide receiver that's just been carrying the team, getting pretty much all the targets. Then the advantage we do have on offense, we have a better O-line and we have better running game. Defensively, we both had pretty mediocre defenses throughout the year, but both picked up towards the end. They're both playing pretty good now. So I think this would be a great matchup. It'd be super fun for me and Jock. If you're watching this, Jock, whoever loses that game is going to hate the other one for a pretty long time. Might start a little bit of beef between us, but it is what it is, man. I think it would be an absolute great game there, but I got to go with the Packers. I think Rodgers just has more experience, and I think he would pull that game out. Like I said, though, it would definitely be a really good game. But yeah, boys, that is going to do it for the video. Let me know down below how you think I did on my predictions, the Super Bowl picks, any of the matchups, anything you would change there. Just let me know down below your thoughts. But if you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a sub, leave a comment down below, and turn them post noties on. But that's going to do it. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.